Yeah, now we are going to start using environment variable. And the environment variable are used to store sensitive information outside our source code. Right now I want to have one for my port number, and later I'll create one for database URL and other keys which we don't want to have in our source code. And the idea behind those environment variable is that maybe later we may put this code on GitHub and we don't want all keys and stuff to be visible right there. That way later I'll create a gitignore file for that purpose. To install that, first of all, just gonna stop the server, Control C, just stop the server. Then just write npm I dash d dot env or .env. Then the installation will start. Just wait for it to finish. Yeah. Yes, now the installation is completed. We can check in our package JSON, then you will see it right there. Let's check. Easy. Yes, you can see here .env. Yes. Yes, and what I've realized is that I install .env as a normal dependency. What we want is to install it as a dev dependency, because we will not use it in production, just using it for development. And for that, just need to uninstall it, then install it as a dev dependency. npm uninstall, then .env, and press enter. Yes, now you can see I uninstall it as a normal dependency. Now we are going to install it as a dev dependency, because here the problem was I made a mistake. Instead of capital D, I wrote a normal lowercase d. So we are going to correct that error. npm I dash d, capital D this time, and .env, then press enter, and this time it's going to install it as a dev dependency. Yes, the installation already started. Gonna just wait for it to finish. Yes, and this time you can see .env was installed as a dev dependency. Yeah. Yeah, now we finish our installation, and we are going to create a .env file, not in the backend but here in the root. So I'll just create .env file, and the .env file will contain all our environment variable. And the first environment variable we are going to create is for the port number, and the convention is to create them in uppercase. So I just write port is equal to 8000. Yes, then I'll press enter. Then I'll go in our server.js to make it work. I'll go there, and first of all I should import the .env import. I wrote it in uppercase. Import .env from env. Then before using any of those environment variable, we need to call the config method. So for that, you should just write .env config. Then any place where I want to where I want to use those environment variable, I should just prefix it with process.env, then the name of the variable what we created in our .env file. For example, for port number, I'll just write process.env, then the name of the variable we created. In this case is port number, is port. Yes, then I'll press enter. And next is whenever you use, even if you're using NodeMan, whenever you change something here in .env file, you should restart the server. In our case, we stopped the server when we wanted to install this .env dependency. Yes, so now I'll start the server again. Just npm run dev. I'll just press enter. So it takes some time because I'm also recording this video. Yes, layers wood. Yes, you can see still running. Yes, you can see the port is running on port 5000. Is it 5000? No, actually it's 8000. So maybe there is some typo in our server. Let's check and see where is the problem. So we just import everything correctly. Let's just try to see if everything is our port are working. Just try with console.log. Just write it console.log. Then just put process. Just put it in our console.log and see what it will give us. Yes, we have 8000. Yes, of course, the app is, I think maybe is running already on 8000 because the app is running on 5000 is what we wrote here. So we should actually change it. I think for that we should use backtick here, for example, instead of let's just first of all check in our browser and see what will be. I'll go on localhost 5000, then is on now is on 8000 percent. Yes, is you can see here is working already on 8000, but the mistake was we wrote 5000. For that we can just change it, and what we can do is you should use backtick and we'll just use directly the variable here. So $, then port number. I think the same also should be done here. Yes, now we'll be seeing directly on which port is running. Yes, I think yes, you can see here the app is running on 8 the app is running on the port 8000. Yes, I think everything is now working correctly. Yes, and I will try just to make a small recap. We create a environment variable. So the convention is to write it on in uppercase. So it's for, we create for port number, and it's 8000. Then to use it in our server, first of all we need just to import .env dependency, what we installed. Then before using any of those environment variable, you should call the config method. Then after that, we for calling any of those environment variable we created in our .env, we need to prefix that variable we created here with process.env. Yes, I think it's clear now. Yeah.